Hi everyone, today I will be discussing with you the structure and function of the liver and gallbladder in the process of digestion and how it helps maintain homeostasis of our body. The liver is one of the largest and most important exocrine glands in the digestive system. It is a factory that is working 24/7, and without it, none of us would be able to function. As we can see here, the liver is located inferior to the diaphragm. The liver is so large that it fills up the right hypochondriac region, a part of the epigastric region, and extends all the way to the left hypochondriac region. It has 4 lobes, namely the right lobe, the left lobe, the quadrate lobe, and the caudate lobe. These lobes are made up of tiny functional units called lobules that are roughly hexagonal in shape when viewed as a transverse section. As it receives blood from the hepatic artery and the hepatic portal vein, these lobules help the liver to sort, process, and store the nutrients it receives. The hepatic portal vein delivers blood directly from the GI tract, which has several nutrients and other substances that have just been absorbed. They travel to the liver to be processed before being distributed throughout the body, which is why the liver is extremely active metabolically. In carbohydrate metabolism, the liver breaks it down into sugars that can be used as energy when filtered blood is sent back out. After a meal, glucose levels tend to rise, so the liver takes in glucose and converts it to glycogen for storage with the help of the hormone insulin. Later, when glucose levels drop, the hormone glucagon stimulates the liver to convert glycogen to glucose again. This mechanism shows us that the liver plays a vital role in maintaining homeostasis of plasma glucose levels. In fat metabolism, the fat being stored can be converted to a form that can be used by tissues to provide energy. It also manufactures cholesterol, which is a precursor in the production of hormones. In protein metabolisms, enzymes of the liver perform a process called deamination, which helps maintain normal blood pH levels. This is done by removing the nitrogenous portion from excess amino acids, which will then form urea and will be excreted through urine. Additionally, liver cells break down nucleic acids to form uric acid, which is also excreted in the urine. Other forms of protein metabolism is also done, such as the synthesis of plasma proteins. Our liver synthesizes 90% of the plasma proteins found in the bloodstream. Prothrombin and fibrinogen are 2 of the plasma proteins formed by the liver cells, which play essential roles in blood clotting. Albumin is another protein that helps maintain normal blood volume. Other roles of the liver include A. Detoxification of drugs and toxic substances, such as ethanol, waste products, and microbial toxins. B. Store vitamins such as A, B12, D, E, and K, as well as minerals such as iron and copper. And lastly, C. Produce vitamin D and substances that aid in digestion. However, the main function of our liver is the secretion of bile into ducts, which is why it is classified as an exocrine gland. Now, what is bile? Bile contains water and bile salts, cholesterol, bile pigments or bilirubin, and other substances that act as detergents that break up or emulsify lipids into smaller particles. This is done to aid in digestion since lipids tend to form large globules. Other than that, bile that is eliminated through the feces serves as a mechanism for excreting cholesterol from the body. Both of these are the primary functions of bile. The bile drains out of the hepatic duct and travels down into the common bile duct to be delivered to the duodenum, which is located here. Since liver continuously secretes bile, our body needs a place to store it. If no chyme is in the duodenum, circular sphincter muscles will close and bile will back up into the common bile duct, into the cystic duct, then leads to the gallbladder. The gallbladder here is a pear-shaped sac attached to the posterior side of the liver. It has a fundus or expanded end, a body, which is here, and a neck, which leads to the cystic duct. The structure of the gallbladder, which is its folded lining, allows it to expand and serves as the overflow reservoir for bile. Other than storage, it also helps concentrate stored bile by absorbing water through the walls of the gallbladder. This helps break down fats, destroy microbes, and even neutralize extra stomach acid. When the muscle wall of the gallbladder will contract, bile is secreted into the common bile duct and into the duodenum. This contraction is stimulated by 2 things. First is the hormone cholecystokinin, which is secreted by the duodenum, and 2, by the presence of fat and acid chyme in the duodenum. The secretion of CCK is a good example of a hormone acting to regulate GI motility. As you can see, the liver is an extremely efficient factory that is constantly doing interrelated tasks which support each other. And it is the reason why we shouldn't overload it with toxins and harmful substances that it cannot handle. Love your liver in order to live longer. Thank you for listening to my presentation.